chat. Welcome to another stream. We're a bit early today, and today's stream is probably gonna be a little bit shorter because I have stuff to do. Marsha, hello. Welcome. Let's see. It is the 17th of April. I did not stream much this week, so sorry about that. I guess I was on Juicebonk's stream on Wednesday, so that's something, I guess. But yeah, we're back. We're back for yet another stream. Preox, thank you for the resub with Prime. 3 months. Hello to you as well. That gets you a fancy new badge at 3 months. It's good to see you. Alright, so the plan for today's stream is we are going to be doing some pre-commit.ci stuffs. There's one issue that should be really easy to get done, and so we're going to start with that one, which is this one, which is that when you go to pre-commit.ci, and you click this button, it redirects through GitHub like every single time and takes you to here. So if I do this again, it'll also redirect through GitHub, and it takes a bunch of time because GitHub is slow. But we can short circuit that. We can just redirect directly to this page if we know the user's already logged in. So that is the first thing that we're going to do today. Marsha! Whoa! Oh, I see. I see what happened there. I see what happened there. That is your second month of gift sub from Kanbiko. I was like, wait a minute, Marsha subscribed to something? What? But no, I see what happened. That's hilarious. But yeah, we're gonna fix that login. Another thing that we're going to fix is there's a, and this is my my engineering decision has already paid off because I am unhappy with the copy that I chose on this here. So, oh wait, that's the wrong one. Oh no, the run's gone. The run's not actually gone. I can find it through here probably, assuming it hasn't been. What number was that? 8547. Shh, damn it. It's like one off the bottom here. But anyway, this one didn't push because it was pushed by a bot until I ran this pre-commit.ci run. So I want the copy to reflect that you can do that. So I'm going to do that. But that is the plan for today. And we might get to the auto update messaging, commit message, improvement stuff. So we'll see. So right now the commit message is empty, and it'd be nice to be like, these are the updates that happened, and then, you know, point people at how the versions changed and such. But anyway, let me say hi to everyone. Oh, why are you the wrong size? What happened here? Oh, I probably resized it on a different scene. Oh, you know what? I changed the screen resolution, so that changed the size of it. Anyway, there you go. Oh, also the my shiny Pokemon thing is running in the background, so that might go off during stream. So we'll see what happens with that. It's also running in the other room on another computer, so I have 2 switches going at once, which puts the expected value at about 1 every 3 hours. So there's a reasonably high chance that we will get a shiny on stream today. But anyway, let me say hi to everyone before I get way too behind on chat, because I'm already 9 minutes behind on chat. Baldothis was first. Hello. Marsha is here with a color that I can't see. You troll. RKJ is also here. Hello. And Jas Lucy, good to see you. What is this image link that you have linked in chat? I see. Oh no, now Jas Lucy is the color I can't see either. Datadoc, hello. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Spacey, how are you doing? Welcome. The color was color picked from Anthbonk's terminal. Yeah. Well, which one did you get? Did you get the dark one or did you get the light one? It looks like you got the dark one, because there's a light one, so now I can kind of see it. But there's 2 different purples, because actually, when this first rolled out, it was really jarring and I really didn't like it that it dimmed the terminal. But now that I've dealt with it for like a year, yeah, I just have kind of dealt with it. But yeah. So yours is specifically Ubuntu selected purple, not Ubuntu unselected purple. But yeah. I can read it. Same with readable. Yeah, I don't like readable colors. I like the actual true colors. Hey, what's up, Buzzground? Hello, hello. Epic Chronos, how's it going? Marcia says hi, chest hair and plush. Oh, I give you a free button. Well, we don't give away free buttons here. That's not how this works. There's no free buttons here. And Priox, how you doing? Thank you again for the resub. He remembers being on Juicebox. Yeah, I remember the whole thing. Here's the thing. If I ever I blacked out twice ever. If I ever black out, I get sick. So, yeah, I was fine. I was a little bit silly, but I was fine. Grab's iPad. Hello, hello. Good to see you. The Endless River. How's it going? Walker Codes. Good to see you again. Priyak says, lurking well, working on a side project. Enjoy the stream. Well, thank you for looking. Sounds good. Sounds good. James Boyan, how you doing? D Delst, happy Saturday. Won't be here long. Just thought I'd say hi. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, my stream's gonna be probably shorter today as well, as I have some stuff to do later. Novaglow. Hello, hello. Are they different? Yeah, the two purples are different. Yeah. Marsha's here. Marsha, where have you been? We were worried about you. It's true. It's true. We were. But Marsha's back. Bum, bum, bum. Only twice get those numbers up. Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ocul3? Or is that an I? Or is that an L? Ocul3. Ocul. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. And yes, that is my keyboard. But yeah, I guess that's us caught up in chat, so we can just jump right into stuff. Oh, do I have any open source stuff to talk about? Oh, I guess I can talk about my shiny Pokemon project here. So it's been very good at finding shiny Pokemon, let me tell you. Over the last, I think we wrote the code for it on Monday, and it's Saturday now. So since Monday, which I think was right around here? Right around here? No, right around here. All of these shiny Pokemon, minus the ones that are labeled UM, so -3. So I've gotten 33 shiny Pokemon from my little bot since Monday. But it's working very well. Up to 49 while trying to get this particular Pokemon, but I haven't got there yet. But this says, any thoughts on Pep 563 and Pep 649? Yeah, I do have thoughts on this. For context. For context, there is this issue that is slightly overblown about the switch in annotations that has been set in place since Python 3.7, which Python 3.7 release date June of 2018, so 3 years. 3 years ago, this has been set in place. And just now, well, 2 days ago, 3 weeks before 3.10 final, which flips this future import to be on, the maintainer of Pydantic has decided to make a big stink about things. And has spread this far and wide on social media and basically built up a what's the right term for this? A bit of a mob around around this pep and stuff, and Python is not serving its community, and we're gonna fork and make a whole new Python. God, like all this like crazy shit. And if you want my honest opinion about this, I feel like Pydantic is a huge hack. And the things that are being complained about here are an edge case of an edge case in Pydantic and would already be a problem independent of future annotations. Because there are already forward annotations in Python, and that is already a thing that Pydantic has to support and has to be supported through from future import annotations, whether or not this future flag is there. So even though this is becoming the default, it has always been a thing that needs to be supported anyway. And the trick is that there are a few edge cases that are not quite handled by typing .get type hints right now. And you could improve this and then it's no longer a problem. I think this massively slower is not exactly fair because you really only have to look at it once. But yeah. Anyway, I think this is like too little too late, and they really should have been bringing this up earlier if they had issues with this, and they should have been on the Python typing mailing list and chatting with people about this. 2 weeks before a release is way too late to even start talking about this. But I also think Pydantic is a giant hack, so. Ryder Dev, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Noodle, are you okay? How is Noodle doing? Yeah, Noodle looks a little under the weather back there. Hopefully you're doing all right, Noodle. Be alive, Noodle. Ribby Dibby, welcome to the stream. Just forget, yeah. Pearl 1001, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Marsma, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Why fork Python when you could spoon it? How does one spoon a Python? Are you talking about spooning a big snack? So what you're saying is they're being pedantic about... yeah. Noodle looks like he just got his second shot. Yeah. Or me after my first shot. Holy shit. I was out for the count after my first thing there. But yeah, there's a whole lot of like crazy shit here about this. But anyway, whinge about it loud enough on Twitter, and apparently you'll get a bunch of thumbs up on GitHub, I guess. Hey, what's up, the Devil Kid? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Reminds me of that do it or I'll fork dude from the Black Issue. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Diversion? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Okay, so let us get started with the first thing that we want to do today, which is in pre-commit.ci. Oh, that's not the Git repository. In the web repository. Let me make sure we are up to date. I believe we are. And the particular thing that we are looking at is the login handler. Yes. So right now what this does is if we are at GitHub, it will redirect to the GitHub OAuth authorized flow. But what we can do is we can short circuit here if we are logged in and just redirect back to the home page. So that's what I'm going to try and implement. But yeah, some core devs actually replied to this. Yeah, I mean, most of the core devs were like, yeah, I mean, your lynch mob is a little bit late, and we've already discussed and ratified this, and etc. etc. Like, this isn't. It's too late for you to have brought this up as an issue, and hashtag deal with it. Maybe we'll improve it later in the future, but like, it's too late to derail a release over this or something like that. But yeah, there's been a couple of core devs that have talked about it there. Updated version says, Saturday my city started with a shooting at a mall. Oh no. Mad Flash says, why Nano? It's not actually Nano. It is Babby, the better Nano. Clears the, yeah, why are you using Nano, you big scrub? You're just a stepping stone to a good text editor. Right? Or the, reminds me of, good code changed like a ghost. Garbage. Okay, but yeah, let's see. What do I need to do here? How does this code work? Web handlers, sessions. I think I just do get sessions and check if GitHub is none. Yeah. So we can do if get sessions. Actually, we can just short circuit that, right? We can just look at GitHub session. What does this do? Log out GitHub. Can you set cookies on a redirect? I assume you can. If GitHub session flash.session is not none. Otherwise, so GitHub session is not none. Then we can just redirect to home, right? Yeah, we just need this. I think that's all I need to do here. Let's try this in the staging environment and see what it does. Git add -u. If already logged in, go straight to homepage. Runbooks build, nope, scripts build. It's called runbooks in Dead Snakes and it's called scripts here. The reason for that is there's a repository in pre-commit.ci called runner, and I guess I could rename the Dead Snakes one to scripts. But it's purely for tab complete convenience. Still waiting on formatting? Yeah, I gotta get that too. Paydending says, I can't believe they're changing this. The last I heard about it was in 2018. Python Cortez. We thank you for your feedback. Is she closed or unlocked? Yeah. Good text editor changed like a ghost. Garbage. Yeah. Novglow says, I just had to learn Python for a work project. Now I actually know what you're writing. Nice, nice. Sounds good. Okay, so let us... Nope, that's print. I'm never gonna get that right. Never, ever, ever. Results dev.precommit.ci. So I should be logged out here. And if I click this button this time, I actually have to turn on the inspector. Where's the little... Where's the network? Stop recording network. Okay, start recording network, and then this is the normal sign-in. So you'll see that it went to here, we were logged out, so it took us to the authorize endpoint, which is what we wanted, and then that actually redirected. Wait, why did that redirect? Why does this redirect twice? Should I just be using this other endpoint? Oh, I guess not, because that's how this works. Oh, stupid GitHub. Double redirect. Now I'm gonna log in GitHub with my password. ace2. Let me clear this, and this should take us back to the app with us logged in. Okay, so that's the normal login flow, so that still works. Let's clear this, and shit, what's the URL for that? I gotta copy this link, but instead of using results, we're gonna use results-dev. And so this should just, oh, but I wanna do it in this tab so that I have it recorded. Okay, so this should take me directly to the homepage without going to GitHub. It should be much faster. Yeah, that looked like it. Sir Davos 2906, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Yeah, so this just redirected straight through to the homepage. Cool. So that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. Nice, nice, nice. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Sargon says, I guess this is Vim. How do you indent or add a new line in normal mode? I've searched it on with no satisfactory results. Yeah, it's not Vim. It is not Vim. It's my own text editor called Babby. Madflash says, do you use code formatters? Oh, Madflash, welcome to the stream, buddy. Do I use code formatters? Yes, I use lots of code formatters. In fact, I write code formatters. In fact, that's most of what pre-commit is about, and what pre-commit.ci is about code formatters. Yes, here's a list of some of the linters and formatters that I use, including, you know, pre-commit itself, which collects all these things together. So of these, let me show you the ones that are formatters. Trim whitespace is a formatter. End of file fixer is a formatter. Requirements text fixer is a formatter. Double quote string fixer is a formatter. Flake8 is not a formatter. Autoupdate is a formatter. PyUpgrade is a formatter. Reorder Python imports is a formatter. Add drilling comma is a formatter. Setup config format is a formatter. And then there's a whole bunch of other linters as well. But yeah, those are the ones that I use, and many of those I wrote myself. But yeah, I am a big fan of linters and code formatters. That's basically what I do. But yeah, if you've written Python and you've heard of like pre-commit or Flake8 or PyTest or Talks or Dead Snakes or PyFlakes or PyCodeStyle or any of those other things, those are things that I maintain. So you are in the right place if you are interested in developer productivity and code formatting and linting and that sort of things. The first track gets the service count info for the user specific. Oh, I see. Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about the silly question. It's asked so often that I have a few things that that my bot triggers on. Like if you say, "Is this Vim?" it will answer you. Nick for Fun says, "Are you shiny hunting or something?" Yes, I am also shiny hunting. So that is what is going down there. If you do bang Pokemon, you can learn more about what is going on there. But yeah, we wrote some code on Monday, which fully automates that. You'll see I don't have any hand on the controller here. It is playing the game entirely automatically, and getting encounters over and over and over, and checking whether they're shiny or not. That is the Pokemon that I'm trying to get shiny specifically, and a specific form of that one. But it's 1 in 130,000, so it's really, really unlikely to happen. Deep Space 2! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Are you the, like, 7x predecessor of Deep Space 9? Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. That man really works out of the box. I mean, kind of. But what code formatter formats your code formatters? The thing is, they all format themselves, basically. So there's a whole lot of crossing over there. You activated his trap. You've activated my trap card. I'm new here. Hi, new here. To use code formatters, Anthony, hold my beer. Yeah. Anthbunk is the master of working with strings. It's a natural result of growing up around all that pasta. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah. Most people collect Pokemon cards and they collect formatters. Yes. Senthusiast says, "Hi, how are you doing? Cool to see you programming. Keep up the good work." Well, welcome. Juicebox Hero has resubbed at 1 year with the bonk. Thank you for the resub, Juice. Good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well on this Saturday day. Jay Carey's here. Hello. Good to see you. Sargon says, "Babby is for Babby what Vim is for VI. I really love this man. This has been really hard hit right in the feels." I mean, yeah, Babby is, I wanted to fix some of my frustrations with Nano and implement some of my own features, and they removed my favorite feature. So I wanted to add that feature back. I still haven't added it back because I haven't really had time to work on it between all of my other projects and work and stuff. So I'm mostly dealing with the, minimally viable product here. It works well enough, but yeah. Details says, "I spent the last week and a half trying to debug auth 2 authentication. I hate it all." Yeah, auth is such a pain in the ass. I feel like I've gotten it right like twice, and then I just like never touch that code again. Just like pretend that code exists there. But yeah. Hey, what's up? I'm Das Wolf. Hello. He's using his feet. That would be pretty impressive. I'm not gonna show you my feet to prove that I'm not using my feet, but I am not small ant 1. I guess he dropped the 1. I am not small ant. I cannot play Pokemon with my feet. But yeah. Palindrome says, "Why did you break your keyboard?" Well, it just kind of happened. Actually showed up broken. I didn't break it. Someone at a factory broke it. Culk's great. Hello. Welcome to the stream. But yes, it's an ergonomic keyboard. You can do bang keyboard, as the Devil Kid has done to learn more about the keyb. And now we caught up to Juice's sub from several minutes ago. Hello, hello. And a fancy new badge. It's true, it's true. You got the fancy 1 year silver badge. I'm petitioning to rename Babby to Neo Nano. No, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. I'm Just Wolf says, just lurking while working. Sounds good, sounds good. That's right, it's all trash. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. All trash. Sargon says, have you ever tried an IDE? Something like IntelliJ Visual Studio? Code? Not a rhetorical question. I know your knowledge is far away from mine and experience, so that's the reason why I asked. Yes, I have done, let's see. What IDEs have I used? I guess the first IDE that I used was Microsoft Word in the macro editor. And I think after that it was like Visual Studio 2003, or no, was it Visual Studio 98? Whatever the Visual Basic 6 editor was. Visual Studio 1998. 1998? Yes. I think. But yeah, I used Visual Studio for a long time. Visual Studio is goddamn amazing. You disgust me. You like giving people virus. What are you even talking about? What? What are you talking about? That's right, it's all trash. What? Coding? You're sure asshole. What? This guy is funny. Oh, well, they said the word that gets them banned, so... He's a ban right there. Goodbye. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, IDEs. Yeah, I've used Visual Studio. Visual Studio is amazing. It basically, you press Command or Control Space and it just writes your code for you. I wrote a lot of C# in Visual Studio, and I really liked it. I also wrote a lot of VB and VB.NET. But what else did I use? I also tried Eclipse for a while to write Python when I first started at Yelp, and it was all right. It got the job done. It wasn't great, but it had, you know, some amount of completion and gem to definition stuff. But it kind of got really, really slow, so I switched to IntelliJ. This was before PyCharm was a thing. I switched to IntelliJ, used that for a while to do Python, but it was also really, really slow. And it was especially slow when I was working remote. So when I would go home, I would go home for the holidays every year. I didn't go home last year because of COVID. But when I went home for the holidays, I was on the other side of the country, and synchronizing the whole code base and then indexing it across the country was way too slow to be manageable. So I went back to my terminal editor that I learned at college, Nano, and realized that I was way faster using Nano than I ever was using an IDE, so I just haven't switched back. Even though, yeah, I know Nano is absolute garbage, and I would probably be more efficient using something else if I could get an IDE that performed properly. But yeah, I've been using terminal editors since then. But yeah, that's kind of the story of that journey, Sargon. So yes, I've used basically I've used a lot of IDEs. But yeah. Jake Art says, I'm trying to write Python code all day, but I don't have access to some of the source and the documentation is not very helpful. Oh no. Visual Studio 6 please, yeah. Real old code, the real MKB. Yeah. I wanted to see whether this person was just like trolling to troll, but they stepped over the line with some of the stuff that got auto-modded. Sammy Wallace, thank you for the resub. 6 months in a row and 6 total. That gets you a fancy new badge too. Hello. Was quite busy last week, but I'm finally back in a stream. Well, welcome back. It is good to see you. Sad that guy was funny. Yeah, he was funny until he said some words that are not appropriate for the stream. So, Michael Fox is here too. 25 months. 25 months. Holy shit, Michael Fox, it's good to see you again. Good morning, Senor Python. Hello, hello. I had this guy at Lyft. He had very heavy accent, and he would always call me Mr. Python. Mr. Python. And yeah, he was a character. I think it was mostly because he didn't know my actual name, so he just called me Mr. Python. Ah, Itai. What a character. Juicebunk's AFK looking at dresses. I see. A C# stream? Maybe at some point. NXAHX says, hey, I'm having to choose between a specialization and college soon. Ooh, specializations are... I just feel like they're a little bit wishy-washy, and you don't necessarily have to go with what they tell you to do at some point. And picking one's kind of hard, and software engineering is... There's a lot of ways to specialize in it, and I don't actually think that specializing is super beneficial unless you're going into like a very niche field, like I don't know, data science would be a specialization that would take you down a different path than other stuff, or like I don't know. I feel like even like front end, back end can be pretty fluid. So I don't know. Let's see. What is the rest of this message? Network and systems management or full stack. I'm not sure what to choose. I want to do cloud native stuff later, automation, DevOps, but I enjoy programming and want to apply it to subjects mentioned above. What do you think? Honestly, from those two titles, I would pick full stack, and you can still spend time learning those other things while specializing on something. If your college requires a particular specialization, like you could spend time, you know, building a cloud native project or like doing automation on your own stuff. Like, to be honest, my school, if you look at my graduation, my technical specification was in database systems, if you can believe it. But I literally never do stuff with database systems, so it was entirely arbitrary. And granted, University of Michigan was not huge on the practical computer science, more on the theoretical computer science. So like, I have a lot of programming theory, language theory garbage that I just don't ever use. And most of my computer science knowledge comes from practical application, like building projects and working at companies and working on open source and other stuff like that. So, and I guess my point here is like, don't let your college box you into a particular specialization, because you can always learn whatever you want to learn just by working on it outside of school. But yeah, of those two, I would pick full stack. With all those caveats. JKRA says, got a switch on my phone. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. Sagan says, do you work directly on the server? What do you mean? For some stuff, yes. For some stuff, no. I mean, this is a virtual machine. It's not actually the servers that run this, partially because this is a Lambda, so you don't really have access to the servers that run it. You're basically throwing code at something and saying, hey, serverless framework, you manage the servers, not me. Have you tried handwriting code? I hear it's the best idea. I actually, there's been a number of times where I've had to handwrite code on paper for like exams and stuff, and it's the worst. You have like no tools there. Nothing works. You can't just press tab on a piece of paper. Like, yeah. My ID is a notepad, a literal physical notepad, a mechanical pencil. Autocomplete doesn't work that well. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Why does it keep freezing? Which thing? Why does the, does the switch keep freezing? Cause, what are you talking about? I'm confused. What's freezing? What did I miss? Ah! Mr. Python! Yes. Mr. Python! Where are you from? You set a poll for the question. Polls only allow you to have 4 choices, so you wouldn't be able to do a full poll there. But I'm in California. If people are comfortable sharing, feel free to share in chat. 3MKB says, I started on Visual Studio 6 as well. Must say, nowadays I can't stand Visual Studio. I find it too slow and laggy for C# compared to alternatives like Rider. Oh, I've not used Rider. I think it might be still 32-bit, not 64-bit, limited when trying to use a solution. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. I think Visual Studio has not been ported to 64-bit yet. But probably at some point. Nuke for Fun says niche fish. Niche fish? What? Database systems. Yeah. Sandpaws, hello. Good to see you. Sargon is in España. Oh, cool. Nice. I speak only a little teeny bit of Spanish. Not enough to be useful, though. Dino says, you're explaining most research universities which emphasize theory over practical application. That's why if you really want to go into software, you should be doing software outside of school. Yeah. Yep. 100%. 100%. The stream was fusing a few times. Oh, I dropped some frames. Damn. Well, that's on my ISP, probably. Which I don't have much control over, so sucks to suck, I guess. Sorry. I hope to be moving at some point and then probably switching providers, and maybe it's just my house that sucks, I don't know. But I gotta move, and hopefully it'll improve as I move. But yeah, I did drop about 300 frames, so about 5 seconds of video. Walker Code says APCS in high school was all on paper too, an absolute nightmare, but helped in the long run. At least making a terrible squeaky noise in my house. And it's not my project, so I don't know what's making that noise. I'm from my home, says Jazz Lucy. Nice. Second says, I mean, do you use to code on a remote computer? Oh yeah, so at Yelp, there were developer machines, and what I used to do with IDEs is I would synchronize the code to my local machine such that I had all of it locally and I could work there. But almost all the development worked on remote machines. And the efficiency boost was stop syncing all the code and just work directly on the remote machine. So yeah. But here, I'm not doing that. This is just on my local machine. You said you felt unproductive working with IDEs due to it being really slow. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed about English. Maybe I misunderstood you. No, yeah, that's exactly right. Polls don't really work for open-ended question. Yeah, exactly. I'm also from Lucy's home. Next poll, how to please. You can move to the land of Google Fiber and get that 2 gig. Yeah, I could. That actually seems like something that might be... It might be a thing I look for when I move. We'll see. We will see. I guess I can put up chat while I'm chatting. Oh, there we go. Johnny says I come from the same country as Linus Torvalds. Oh, I don't know my Linux history, but I'm sure someone who can look at Wikipedia can get the answer. It's the ghost of Tomu's toys. Yeah, exactly. She destroyed so many toys in my house. And like ripped the squeaker out and then chewed the squeaker into pieces, and then the pieces are still scattered all over my living room. I keep finding more and more squeaker pieces. Nid for Fun says, I'm fully self-taught, so I might have a weird view on things, but from what other people tell me, and from what I know, 99% of your real practical learning comes from things you learn yourself. Yes, at least in computer science. In other fields, that's not true, but in computer science, I think it's very, very true. Especially if you're going to go to a theoretical type school, like I did. But yeah, exactly. And like most of my learning was before I even took official computer science classes. Like I had already been employed in industry for 2.5 years before I took a CS class. So it's entirely possible that you can make it happen without education. Gryffindor, how you doing? Hello. Yes, you use C Python, but do you ever really see Python? Some deep thunk right there. Linus is in Oregon. Don't ask me why I know that. What? Marsha says, you're a security boy, right? Will you put your Python in my back door? Marsha. Schwarzchild says, how do you like the Switch Pokemon? What version is it? I believe this... I don't remember whether... I think this is Sword. I have both of them. I actually think the games are kind of garbage. They're like... kind of handholdy and way too easy, and they cut a whole bunch of Pokemon, and I don't know. This is playing by itself right now. So I'm trying to get a shiny Pokemon. If you do bang Pokemon, you can and figured that out there. Oh yeah, Marsha, you're not on the top of bonked rank yet. That'll change pretty soon. um, climbing the leaderboard, yeah. I tried for 2 minutes and Marsha's already being bonked. Yeah, it's pretty true. It's pretty true. Almost to the top 10 as well. Nick for Fun says, I don't think I fainted once during the entire game like that. Yeah, it was, yeah, the game is too easy. I'm glad to know that. I'm not sure if this channel allows talking about politics, but here goes my question to you. What do you think USA people about the European considerations of the United States? I don't want to cause any conflict. I just want to know what people think. I don't know. I'm okay with thinking that the US sucks because it definitely does from like a you know, healthcare and supporting people perspective. So I feel like I kind of agree with some of the stuff, but it depends on what your opinions are there. But yeah, Marsha has prestiged. Yeah, she's on to the second round of getting up chat points. Okay, so this looks like it works in development. Let's deploy this to production and try it out there. Scripts, land, and deploy, and prod. Healthcare in the US is pretty gross for being a first world country. Yeah, it's barely a first world country, let's be real. Okay, so now if I go to pre-commit.ci and we inspect and do network, and we are purged already. So if we do login, it should just go straight to here. Cool, so you can see that it did not jump to GitHub in the middle. Sick! Well, that was easy. I thought that was gonna be harder. I guess not. Alright, so we can check off that issue. Alrighty, this should be done now. It checks if you are logged in already and redirects you straight to the homepage instead of going through GitHub's slow stuff. Fixed! Easy, 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 easy. Oh my. Hey, what's up, Data for Data? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Front left by the speaker. Good to see you. Change my name has allowed me to go even further beyond. Yeah. US bad IMO. I'm in the US and grateful for that, but the US sucks. Yeah, exactly. First world country. US is cringe. Yeah, exactly. Is Belnathas here already? Yeah, Belnathas was here earlier. I don't know if they're still here. Us is cringe. We is cringe. Hey, what's up? Uslace? Uslace? US Lace? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, streamer, what socks are you wearing? I have no socks on right now. I'm bare feet. Useless. Okay, I can call you useless. Sounds good, sounds good. No, don't show socks. I'm not wearing any socks right now. So, I got my nudie toes going. No programming socks? Sometimes I wear programming socks, but sometimes if I wear programming socks, my feet get sweaty sometimes. Hey, what's up, Meme Looper? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. So crazy idea, chat. Speaking of feetsies. The current rage on Twitch right now is hot tub streams. What if I did a programming stream from a bathtub? Just for the memes. What do you think about that, chat? It helps him feel the switch. Oh no. Oh, you say all the things, says Juicebox. My camping in your neighborhood announced on Thursday that we're going to 10% capacity in the office starting in 2 weeks. Wow. That's aggressive. That's moving forward fast. Stripe has said that they're not moving into the office because they have lent it out to school or something like that. So they would have started opening office, but JK, they lent it out to someone else. And they don't want to renege on that. Value judgments are useless. Can you explain something or provide some data or something more concrete? I don't have data offhand at the moment, unfortunately. Time for feed content. Oh no. How come your GitHub is in light mode? I think GitHub's dark mode is too dark. Deep space. Even their like not so dark mode is I still think is too dark. I really like Discord's dark mode. I think they've done it very tastefully and it's not extremely dark. But GitHub's is like way darker than both of those. Speaking of feetsies, yeah, I like where this is going. Easy rank #1 on Twitch. Do you have a waterproof keyboard and mouse? No, I would just risk it for the biscuit. Will it be full of water? Maybe. I don't know. I could also do it without water in there. Actual rubber ducks for rubber duck debugging. Yeah. 12-hour stream from the bathtub would be next level. See, I don't think my back could last that long. I could probably do it for like an hour or two at most. Oh, you wear the same clothes. Glutenstrand, hello. GitHub needs a charcoal gray mode like Dixord. Yeah, I agree. Dixord's dark mode is amazing. I agree. Twitter's dark but not black mode is also well done. Does Twitter have like a medium dark mode? Because I also use Twitter in light mode. Twitter's been having a lot of problems today. Their website's messy. For some reason today. But yeah, I also use light mode. Yeah, like shit's just like not loading for me today. I don't know if it's just me or if it's everyone else too. You can go all old school and handwrite code for the bathtub, says Pearl. Yeah, I think the way that I would set it up is I would use a laptop and a capture card and do it that way. And then, oh, how would I do the camera? Yeah, I don't know. I can figure it out. I can probably put a camera on my sink, and then laptop in a bathtub. Yeah, something like that. Marsma says, when will you make a video about how to configure pre-commit? Yeah, I still have to do that. I know. Speaking of water, will you mop thirst this Python boy? I do need to get some water. I'm out of water, but I'm a little bit early. I guess I've been drinking a little quickly. Mr. Spacey says, Twitter was borked hours ago for me too. Adam Chains, how you doing? Hello. Welcome. Speaking of Adam Chains, Twitter was slow for me too. Yeah, I think Twitter's just having trouble right now. Useless says, I use the Dark Reader Chrome extension. Oh, I see. Livestream a whiteboard interview from the Tubby Tub. I'd have to get a whiteboard. I haven't had a whiteboard since I moved. Bring a toaster too? Yeah, we'll swim with a toaster in the bathtub. Dark Reader is occasionally flaky and pretty ace once you've disabled on a handful of places that don't need it. Oh, I see. Don't like it, / don't need it. Yeah. Been more than 20 hours now for Twitter having massive issues. I see. That's because you're so thirsty, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I will be right back, and I will see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. I prove that I have water. Oh my god, why do you guys talk so much while I was gone? What happened? What happened? If you live streamed a whiteboard, this chat would complain that it's not a dartboard. Oh my god, Glutenstrawn, you're so right. Draw the tub with a marker? He's gone, everyone get naked. What? Marsha's just trying to get back up to the bonk leaderboard. I see what's happening. Get naked dash RF. Chat is very horny. Well, it seems to be just the way chat goes. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do today, let's see if I still have a example of this. We go to demo. Oh, did I remember to push? Yeah, I pushed. Okay. Go to demo, and one of these failed runs. These are all of the examples of the messaging that I put at the bottom. So this is just a check that failed. This is one that did an automatic fix. Okay, so this is the message that I want to improve. So pre-commit.ci currently skips pushes made by bots so that it doesn't infinite loop. Yes. I can't remember whether I figured this out first or whether it happened first. I think I figured this out first, but you could imagine a situation where two pre-commit hooks fight each other and it just rewrites back and forth forever. So this is put in place to make sure that that doesn't happen. Did I make these not selectable? Oh, interesting. I guess because they're supposed to be buttons. But yeah, I want to change the copy here, and fortunately, the way I designed this, the copy is not part of the data, so I can just change the copy. Data Frittata! Wait, you weren't following? Data Frittata? Thank you for the follow. I guess now you're following twice. Welcome, welcome. Data Frittata also streams, so you should check out their channel. Moonstrand says, ah yes, the classic eternal CI pipeline mistake. Which thing? Which mistake? The infinite loop? The infinite loop mistake? Well, unfortunately I caught it, so we're good. We're good. I like the push by a bot thing, by the way. Yeah, so this is helpful to realize why it doesn't get repushed. But yeah, I want to make this messaging a little better so that it does not... so that you can figure out how to respond to this otherwise. So if you look at the PyTest pull request, PyTest. This was the auto update that happened this Monday. It was merged. Here we go. So what happens? So pre-commit has a special case for the first one that gets pushed. Jigsu, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So if it's a pre-commit.ci auto update, it will always auto fix. So this bypasses that infinite loop check. So edge cases upon edge cases here, I guess. Adam Chains, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, this bypasses that infinite loop check. But then the second one, well, the second one would have, but I reran it using this. So the old run is still there, which is another mistake that a lot of CI providers make, where if you do a rerun, it deletes the old run. The old run is still there, but I don't know how to get to it because this only goes back 30. So if somebody had a link to the old run, they could still view what the old run did. But I noticed that there were still auto-fixable things, so I manually commented pre-commit run, and that caused it to rerun and then push for a third time. So that's 3 pushes out of this one. 4 pushes out of this one. Oh, that's funny. What was this one? My guess is this is black again. Yeah. Hey, Noob404, thank you for the resub at 4 months. Appreciate your continued support. How are you doing today? But yeah, anyway, so now there's a way to comment to retrigger this, and so I want to update the copy on this one here to mention that you can do that. So the copy for this one If you've disabled auto-fixing in pre-commit.ci, which I don't know why you would, but some people wanted that, so I implemented it anyway. Yeah, to autofix this PR, comment pre-commit.ci autofix on the pull request. I think I can just use this same copy here. So push was made by a bot to autofix this PR, run, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Which should just be a little easy change. Web, where is this code? I think it's in the run data. Yeah, here we go. Push was made by a bot, so we can update this to say, like so. And actually, I think I'm going to make this string look the same as that one. That way it is easy to copy and paste it later. And I should have probably copy pasted it while writing that out. Push was made a bot to autofix this PR, comment pre-commit.ci autofix on the pull request. Autofix pushing was disabled in the configuration to autofix this PR, comment pre-commit autofix on the pull request. So there's another skip reason that I want to add as well later, which is there's a bug in GitHub right now, and I don't know, maybe I won't implement it quite yet. There's actually two other reasons this can fail. One is if you're making a pull request from an organization that branch protects every branch, then the push will fail. There's also a bug in GitHub right now where if you make an autofix to a GitHub workflow, then it will fail to push. But yeah, anyway, I think that's all I need to do here. Git add the shoe, improve copy for bot skipped runs. Lambda builds, and we'll deploy that to our staging environment. I like the push by bot. Yeah, it's really nice, really nice. Glintstron says, I like to use CI skip commit subject tags for this purpose. Yeah, so there is also a CI skip for pre-commit.ci. You can also use that. I don't know that it really applies to this particular case, but yeah. Nim44 says, how much fun did you have with the CodeCov vulnerability? So, the only repository of mine that is potentially vulnerable is PyTest. I think codecov.io is kind of a garbage service, and I've never really gotten it to work nicely. It's always been super fucking flaky and just kind of garbage in general. So I don't use codecov myself. The way that I do coverage is through Azure Pipelines, which has it built in. They didn't port this to GitHub Actions for some reason. What's our repository of mine? ASD Pretty. So they didn't port this feature to GitHub Actions for some reason, but you can go, where is it? Where? Oh, code coverage. You can't seem to link to this. Oh, maybe you can link to this tab now. Anyway, there's an actual code coverage that's built into Azure DevOps, which I use, and it's good enough. I basically just get to the point where I set coverage to 100%, require it to be 100%, and then don't worry about it after that. So like the code coverage for me is like, just can I put a fancy badge on my repository? I actually had an idea, and maybe I'll implement this at some point. But you could, in theory, implement an entirely offline code coverage parser, which just like commits a badge to a branch or a tag or something, and then the README just references that tag from GitHub, and so it would the badges would live in the repository itself, and you would not need a separate service. But I don't know what the incentive to writing such a thing like that would be, because I don't know that I would use it. But it would kind of be the nail in the coffin for all those external coverage services. Hack Dave, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Jace White says, what did you write their website with? Just Flask? Yeah, it's Flask. But hooked together with AWS API Gateway and a few other AWS services as well. But yeah, the website is in Flask. The main website is just static HTML. So if you go to pre-commit.ci, this is rendered from GitHub pages. So there's no dynamicism here. This is entirely static. But as soon as you log in, I didn't want to do that because that's the prod website. But as soon as you log in, this is Flask. Hey, what's up, Zolo? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Mamma mia, that's a lot of pre-commit hooks. Yes. There are quite a few here. It's true, it's true. Grimborg says, I'd be interested in any service that prevents me from using the hairball that is codecov curl pipe bash. Yeah, yeah. Curl bash is a disaster. Okay, cool. So now this has been updated. Pushes made by a bot to autofix this PR, comment pre-commit.ci autofix on the pull request. Cool. So that was easy copy change. And I guess it paid off. So the original design of this had those strings stored in the database. And I was like, you know, if I ever want to internationalize this, that's going to be a pain in the ass to fix. So let's store enumerations instead. And it's already paid off. So I guess I made a good choice there. Deploy and prod. Alright, we are an hour into the stream. Which probably gives us enough time to work on the auto update thing. But I don't know what that's going to look like. But we'll write some tests for it and make it happen, I guess. Alright, so does that check anything off on our to-do? Update copy, yes. I don't know whether this is doable. So what this is talking about here is if we go to the AWS dashboard. BRB shower, sounds good, sounds good. James White says, what does the caret do after exclude in the pre-commit config? So these are regular expressions. So the caret is a beginning of line anchor. So this says it starts with testing / resources. That's what this regular expression does. Yeah, this is a regex. This is documented on the website. Let's go to, yeah, regular expressions. The patterns for files and exclude are Python regular expressions and are matched with re.search. As such, you can use any of the features that Python regex supports. You find that your regular expression is becoming unwieldy due to a long list of excluded included things. You can find a verbose regular expression useful. One can enable this using YAML's multi-line literals and the $X regex flag. But yeah, the caret is just an anchor there. Juice is gonna go shower. Sounds good, sounds good. Edward Bogain says, hi man, what are you working on? If you do, oh, I forgot to do set today. So today, working on ADC pre-commit CI, a few small features, including faster login, improved copy, and auto update commit messages. There we go. That is what we are working on today. Yeah, regular. ICNCSX says, hi Anthony, if my employer blocks GitHub, is there a nice workaround to get access to your default hooks? The usual, so we had the same situation at Yelp, and what we did there was we hooked up Git mirrors internally. So we had a separate mirror of the GitHub repositories that we cared about internally. And we're able to reference those. If that's not an option, you can always use local hooks. Local hook is kind of the escape hatch to the framework, and you can basically copy paste the config into a local hook, and it should work essentially the same. But yeah, it's mostly meant as an escape hatch, and not the approved golden path way to do that. What kind of crazy person blogs GitHub? It can happen. Data for Tana, thank you for the sub. Whoa, at tier 2, are you trying to get a fancy color on the dick sword? Is that what you're trying to do? Because I configured colors for Discord the other day. But thank you for the tier 2 sub, Data Furtado. Appreciate that. But yeah, regular expressions. That's what this caret is about. What was I gonna log into this for? I forget. Oh, talking about the scale down alarm. Yeah. Yeah, we can log into dev. We don't need to log into prod for that. Dev, oh god damn it. Oh, this one's an easy one. EYCNN2. Yes! I'm so bad at the AWS CAPTCHA for some reason. I feel like it's like really hard for like no good reason at all. And yes, I know, I'm signing in as the root account. This is where everyone's like, why are you signing in as the root account? I'm the only person that does this, so it's not any more or less secure than making a super user account, so. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. And I know I have a keyboard cam so you can see my multi-factor code, but I'm mostly just trying to reduce the amount of time that it would take somebody to do that. And I can type it faster than you. Taking the plunge. My sub is ending. I found that bad speaker. Nice, nice. Well, welcome to fancy tier 2 septum. Financial institutions block a lot of things. Yeah, it makes sense. ADOS captures are so hard. Yeah, exactly. There's different color for tier 2 subs. Yeah, tier 2 subs get an orange color on Dixord, I believe. Something like that. Recaption blows. I mean, all the caption stuff. Capture party is not a party. Go ahead and get a color in Discord. Yeah, if you link your account, if you're a sub on Twitch and you link your account on Discord, it gives you a special colored role in the Discord. Okay, yeah, but what I was talking about is this is always 100% in alarm, and it's a scaled down alarm, so it's not actually like an alarm, but it is kind of annoying that it's red here. If I remember correctly, there is a way to hide scaling alarms here. I don't remember where it is though. Hide auto scaling alarms. Okay, that doesn't hide it over here. That's still not great. But yeah, I think I could maybe do some like fancy condition stuff to make this like not an alarm. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, orange, I wanted pink. I mean, I always change them. Date for Donna is French. Oh, cool. Oh, because color with the U. I mean, there's a lot of places on the earth that use color with the U that are not just the US. Oh, the checkbox does make it hide here. Okay. Well then, that's fine. Fixed. Good enough. Is there a way to configure this in Terraform? Hide auto scaling alarms. Terraform. Probably not, if I had to guess. But we will look anyway. Cloud Vaunch. Oh god, there's a lot of resources. It's probably just a setting that you can't change there. But anyway, that's good. That's good. But yeah. I did know about that dev tool. I didn't know whether it hit it over here, but I guess it does. So cool, fixed. That's how I guess Canadian was because of the hue. Yeah, that would have been my guess too. James Boyne says, have you done a project with MyPyC? You've done a project with MyPyC yet? We did try. Which day was it? Dun, 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 dun. What was the really slow day? Day 15, part 2, I think was the one. That's the one with the no, this isn't the linked list one. What was the one with the linked list one? ReamD. Is that day 11? Day 23, part 2? Is this the linked list one? It is. Okay, so this one I was able to get running with MyPyC. VF pip install MyPy, which should install MyPyC as well, if I recall correctly. They're bundled now. I don't remember the options here. I think you just pass a file name in, right? -m module. MyPyC. Oh, it just takes files. So part2.py. Can't find PyTest. See if installing PyTest is enough for it to be like, yeah, cool, good enough. Otherwise, I can delete the tests. The tests aren't important though, so it should just skip those. O for support as well. Pip install -e support. Jess Lucy has resubbed at tier 2 for 4 months. Oh, are you trying to get a fancy color, Jess Lucy? I guess I can change it to pink on the Dick Sword for you. Thank you for the resub. Appreciate that. Oh, the orange is nice. I approve. Okay, cool. Skipping analyzing support found module but no time stubs. What do you mean? I guess we can just move this to here. So it's a little bit fiddly. Because you can't, this is a single file package, so you can't .typed it, unfortunately. Those aren't important. They aren't important for going speedy. Well, it looks like it's gonna build it anyway. I think this crashed last time I tried it. Python 3 import part 2. Then to part2.main. Yeah, because there's no way to do entry points for C extensions at the moment, so this is still taking a while. I wonder if this still has the bug in it. Kid Queb has resubbed for 5 months. How you doing, Kid Queb? Kid Queb is also a streamer in the Podgrammars. And overall, cool dude. Okay, so this was 25 seconds versus what did it take in the ReamD? 23 versus, wait, that's not faster. Maybe I need to whoops. What? Maybe I need to get rid of the, oh, because that didn't actually import from there. It imported from here. Why did it do that? That's not what I expected. Why did my PyC do that? Alright, so now if we do this. No module name day 23. Why did it do that? Okay, so I gotta do import day 23.part2. Day 23.part2.main. Key error file. Okay, so you gotta do a couple things to make it not hate things, because file's not a thing. Input the .text. And just to save, because I know this is gonna crash, we can just remove that. And support is still there. My PyC. Last time I did this, it was just as fiddly, so. More frames? I did drop more frames. Huh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the frames today, which is unfortunate. Okay, so this should be the faster version, in theory. But yeah, my bad. KidQuip says Pog Life. Yeah, so here you go. This is a significant difference. So, 9 seconds versus 23 seconds, 24 seconds. Was it up here somewhere? This is the 25 seconds. So this is the unoptimized version, was 25 seconds, but MyPyC took this down to a nice and speedy 9 seconds. Just for a comparison, virtual, we have PP. We do a PyPy3 version of this, which requires no special compilation. I think PyPy got it in like 7 seconds last time. 6 seconds. So PyPy is still faster than MyPyC, but MyPyC this is pretty fucking impressive. But yeah, ISB says not today. Yeah, I don't know why though, because I don't have anything else hooked up either. I blame Twitch for all issues being had today. I'll blame it on Twitch too. I can blame it on Twitter as well. They're broken as well. But yeah, anyway, there's like a quick demo of MyPyC, but PyPy is still faster. Is there a video or TLDR on MyPyC? I want to say that I covered it in something, but I don't think I did like a tutorial about it. Let's see. I'm Des Wolf. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Whoa. I'm Wolf says, enjoying your stream, and I gotta give props to a fellow microcontroller, AWS Lambda, Python developer in California. Well, thank you for the bits, appreciate that. Oh, that has bumped us right into level 2 hype chain. Whoa. Okay, so I have not talked about MyPyC. I believe I briefly talked about it in the, there's a clickbaity title video that's like, is typed code faster? Let's see, faster. Is Python with types faster? The answer is no, but. So I did talk about it a little bit in here, but I think I could probably do a separate video about it. Video idea MyPyC. And kind of talk about what it does and how it's pretty cool. You can just use package resources instead of a file. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But also I could just hardcode the .txt file because Papa go zoom, indeed. But yeah, that is the video about this where I briefly talked about it. But yeah, I could do another video about MyPyC. Fuck, yeah, we're dropping frames again. Are we back? I think we might be back. Yeah, that's really bad. Well, if it keeps up, we might stop soon? I don't know. But, hey down, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. We do appear to be back at the moment. But yeah, if Twitch keeps dropping, then I guess we'll stop streaming, which sucks. But anyway, that's some MyPyC stuff. Deleted support. Really don't want to do that. You know what? We can just well, what's t.py? What are you? Oh, Walrusify. Oh no, what is this? Dabos, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, this is me. Did I demo that thing? What was in T? What are you? Hard one. BFS. What is this? I feel like this is an advent of code problem, but I don't know what day it is. I'm basically just gonna delete this repo because I don't think it's useful. Yeah, Data Frittata getting in on that scam train. I was also having weird drops earlier. Huh. Oh, and you got the 1K bits badge there, I'm Daspel. With 500 more bits! Whoa! Thank you for your support, appreciate that. Bumping that scam train up. Well, it says, Twitch, stop breaking on the only day when I get to watch Antbong stream. Yeah, I'm really bummed about Twitch breaking as well. Okay, I can delete all this, and I can check out sport and day 23, and I don't know what's with the rest of those files, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. And this is the microcontroller running the Switch. I plugged it in far enough away that I can't actually show it on screen anymore. Oh, and this one's not fully spec'd out, but it looks something like this. Oh, I can just show it on GitHub. That would be the easier way to show what is going on there. Because I uploaded a photo so that it's a lot easier to see in the ReamD what I'm talking about here. Because I had this like wire diagram here, but then this is the actual how I've wired everything up. So, Pro Micro, TX and RX are the white wires. Green goes to ground. I know. I should color code better because you're supposed to color code things or whatever. This red hooks up this buzzer. So it goes from 9-pin to buzzer to ground. And this red one is just holding this in place because I didn't have any super glue, so I just used a wire to sandwich it to the board. But this hooks up ground and TX and RX to Pro Micro. And then this goes to my computer, and this goes to the Switch. And this is a reset button, which makes it easier to program. That is the microcontroller that this code is controlling right here, which is causing the game to play itself down there. Oh, thank you for it. The hype train has completed. Choo choo! You've collected all the level 1 emotes. Nice. I have collected all of the level 1 hype train emotes. Oh my god, I have unlocked quite a lot of... Oh wait, this is just a list of all the emotes that I have access to? What? Oh, it's telling me all the ones that I don't have access to also, like the, haha cat, which I wish I had. Oh, this is actually like a really cool view. I'm sub to a channel that I don't know. Huh. Weird. Wait, True only has 3 emotes? Why doesn't True have more emotes? She's partnered. She should have way more emotes. Weird. Very weird. But anyway. Yeah, I know, I still don't have Haha Cat. For sadness. For sadness. Okay, but yeah, this is what I want to work on today. I gotta check the time, make sure I have enough time. There's an event that started 20 minutes ago, and I want to catch kind of the end of it and see what happens there. But I'm gonna go meet up with some friends. But oh, we had another crypto boy this morning. If you guys want to see that, if it hasn't been deleted already, it might already have been deleted. Nope, still there. So this person tried to mine some crypto with their GitHub action that forks out to a bunch of things and downloads XMRig and runs it against the files with this wallet ID here. I love how they use donate level 0. So I learned recently that these miner tools by default donate like 10% of their proceeds to the person that wrote the miner. So whoever made this must be just like fucking rich from like the default settings. But anyway, happens a few times. Got a few of these. Close lock, cancel the runs. This is important, otherwise they get their coin. Report abuse to get them banned. But yeah. Anyway, crypto bullshit. Rask says, what is your Python script doing on Pokemon? It is trying to mine a shiny Pokemon. For lack of better language. And so far it has mined 39 of them. Crypto Boy? Oh, people trying to abuse CI systems to get crypto from free whatever. Chat says, speaking of hype emotes, oh yeah, I have a bunch of hype emotes. I have a lot of the hype train emotes. I have all of the level 1s apparently, according to what Twitch just told me. Rast says, what is your Python script doing on Pokemon? It's trying to find a shiny, authentic Sinistea, which is 1 in 130,000. Extremely rare. But yeah. Rast says, did you implement text reading / image recognition to your Pokemon mining thing? So I've figured out a simpler approach than that. Right, I forgot you can't hear me on that scene. Oh, that scene's all fucked up. Why are my scenes all broken? Weird. But anyway, I guess I can explain it on this screen because you can hear it. So what happens here is the movement at the beginning is coded in a way such that it forces me up against, I guess it's this side, forces me up against the right-hand side, which pushes me into the top right corner. So I start from that particular position there. Then I move, so here's where I'm forcing the position. Then I move down a little bit and this way a little bit. And then I run back and forth, just running back and forth. And it continually presses back and forth until it detects this menu right here. Oh, you can't see that. You can't see my cursor. It detects the menu at the bottom appearing. And that menu then disappears and then reappears. And if it disappears and reappears for a short amount of time, then I know it's not shiny. because there's a bigger delay there. I can actually show you. I think I have a recording of one of those. Yeah, so here's a shiny Pokemon encounter. So you can see here, this is shiny. So you get the menu, it goes away, then the shiny animation happens, and then it comes back. And so you can see here that my code detected. So normally the delay is like 300 to 400 milliseconds, but the delay when it's shiny is like 2.5 seconds. So it was able to auto detect a shiny Pokemon there. And so that's how this thing works. But yeah, I'm not doing text recognition. I could, but it's really expensive to do that accurately. I do plan to do some text recognition at some point because I want to. I mean, I have like 1,000 shiny Pokemon, and I kind of want to catalog them and figure out all of their stats and like what games they came from, and like figure out which game I've caught the most shiny Pokemon on. Because I don't actually know that, because computing that by hand would be a real pain in the ass. But I think I would use some. I think I would use some basic text recognition to do that. But yeah, that's how this works. How did you do the detection of the dialogue delay? So I'm specifically looking at, so when it appears, this dialogue appears, I'm looking at a pixel like right around here somewhere. I think it's at the coordinates 696 420. So I look for this pixel to be gray, so that's how I know whether the dialogue is there. And then when the pixel stops being gray, I know the dialogue has ended, which starts either the shiny animation or just the normal Pokemon animation. And then I wait for it to be gray again, so that's how I detect the delay there. Thalian, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Terminal says shiny, yeah. And then, yeah, it prints out shiny, and it actually starts an alarm. So that's what this little buzzer chip is here. It starts an alarm that goes beep 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 for forever. It's infinite loop in that beeping. So that's how it finds. That's how it notifies me that shiny has existed. But yeah, that's how it works. Bella says, Tony-chan. So I'd like to experiment with all of the cloud stack, release the main components if I only use the VM compute service on GCP so far. What platform would you recommend for beginners which isn't expensive? So there is a free tier on most clouds. So there's a free tier on AWS, there's a free tier on GCP, there's a free tier on Azure, there's a free tier on, what's the other one? DigitalOcean. That can give you some number of resources that let you play around with stuff. But like any of them are really fine for this. Do you run this overnight? Yeah. I need to stop though because it's really fucking with my sleep schedule. Last night I was extremely lucky, which is bad. I got like 8 shinies while I was sleeping last night. It was awful. But yeah, I should probably turn it off when I go to sleep, and just as long as he doesn't wake up the smoke detector beeping, oh boy, shiny! Yeah, maybe comment out the beep, well then I wouldn't know whether it's shiny or not. And it would just sit there idle on the screen for hours and hours. But yeah, I usually get up, catch the shiny, mark it down on my spreadsheet, and go back to sleep. So yeah, I should probably I don't know, not mine shinies while I'm sleeping. Are you mining shinies all day long? Yeah, I actually have another computer in another room that's mining them as well. Maybe automate capturing. So automate capturing is actually really hard because captures can fail, and the wild Pokemon could, in theory, kill your Pokemon. So it's kind of tricky to do that accurately. So I did think about it. Like, it would be possible. It would just be really hard. The state machine for that would be really, really complicated. And the state machine for this is actually very, very simple, and it already gets buggy when the computer is loaded, from what I've seen. It seems to do fine when there's only one running per machine, but I tried to hook both of them up and just stream on my other channel to do this, but yeah, it was too slow. For whatever reason, too flaky. Are you a student? Most cloud providers give money to students. Yeah, that's true also. You should wire up an event when a shiny is found to Twitch chat to trigger an in-chat celebration. Yeah, I could do that. The code's all there. I actually had it hooked up for the other stream that I was doing with my other bot, but I don't have it hooked up for this. But yeah. Some people have a bunch of computers mine crypto, but Anthony, he mines shiny Pokemon. Honestly, this Switch is probably taking more electricity than everything else involved here. Because the Switch is like rendering all of these frames over and over and over, whereas the computer is just scraping the frames from that. I would automate my tablet to play a game until I run out of stuff to run. Yeah. But anyway, that's what this is doing. I actually have to use the restroom already. I drank too much water. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, I'm back. I probably should have just filled up my water. Motherfucker says, Nit, use the YouTube logo in your back screen. Is it really not there? It's there. Oh, do you mean the new YouTube logo? The play button? Did they change their logo? Oh, I guess. I guess they could use the play button. I don't know. Fucking works. It's whatever. It's the same as, this screen. Which I can talk on this screen, you'll still be able to hear me. I guess I could change that. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that some other day. But yeah, okay, so what I wanna... Oh, this is... Sarcastic D! You can do it! Oh, I guess you guys are seeing Sarcastic D over and over and over. Yeah, these are the Pokemon from my in-game playthrough when I named things after Twitch chat. Okay, so this is in the auto update repository. Auto updater. I feel like my naming is inconsistent. Let me make sure we're on the latest version here. Is the music playing for anyone else? Oh, it's just like super quiet for some reason. Anyway. Visible Office Pokemon? Is there? I forget who all I named after. I know Sarcastic Dante. I know T-Bud T. I know there was a Mindful Fox. I know there was a Shazawak. Who else did we have? Kambiko. Kambiko has a Pokemon. Shoddy had a Pokemon. Who else? I feel like that might have been it. We didn't actually play that much Pokemon on stream. Played enough to get like 10 people named or something like that. Okay, so what I want to do here is when we run pre-commit auto update in the auto updater, it's going to take these and bump them to newer versions. And so you can see here that we generate a diff. We generate a diff that looks like this. And what it would be neat to do is put a little thing in the output that says, like, you know, this is the. This is still in GitLab. I gotta update that. It'd be neat to do a link in the output that like has the repository and the version differences. Because on GitHub, you can do cpycqa/placate/compare 3.8.4 ... 3.9.1. So you could give somebody a link that looks like this with all of the commits here. That way somebody can go and look at what things are different here. So you can see all the changes that happened there. So if it bumped from like 3.9.0 to 3.9.1, you would see that the only changes there were fix bug for plugins using extend default ignore. And like they could read the changes directly pretty easily. Daniel LN 2021, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Info4 says, is this a typo? Optional default this. Exclude files that were matched by files. Yeah, this is old. This is before types was introduced, so it's technically a little outdated. Dennis Sir Anderson, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Should it read the pattern of files to exclude? Not exactly. So, I don't know what this should say. It's like kind of right, but also kind of misleading. So exclude is applied after files and types. But yeah, the pattern of files to exclude is probably a more accurate representation. Yeah, this pros is from before types and exclude types happened. Types or was even later. Although types has been in pre-commit so long that it's no longer documented the version it was added. I think it was added in like 0.17 or something way old. Or was it 0.15? I think it was 0.15. And it was broken the first version, so I think it was 0.15.1. Let's see, when was that added? We can look at the changelog. Types. 0.15.0. Yeah. So I was not wrong. I was wrong about the 15.1 though. That was this. Wow, this was aggressively removed. Oh, I guess it had been deprecated for a long time, so... Oh, interesting. Felt like this change happened way later. But yeah, it got up to like 0.18 before I was like, wait a minute, 0 version is for cowards. We're gonna go to 1.0. Date for China says, oh gee, I can do funny things with emotes with my tier 2. Oh yeah, you can. You can flip them. Interesting. Can you put glasses on carpet? I feel like you can put glasses on carpet too. The cool shades. But anyway, that's yeah, this could probably be updated slightly. Be slightly more accurate. But anyway, I basically want to I want that link back. I basically want to link this in the commit message. I think that would be cool. The other problem is these can be replaced, so it could go from GitLab to GitHub. So it would have to be done in a different way. Not sure they know how to carpet, you derp. Oh, do we still have the Easter carpet? Oh, the Easter emotes are gone. The Easter carpet was adorable. I'm here, Samir. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. So chat, unrelated or related or unrelated. I'm looking to get a better camera for my stream setup. I've been doing some research recently, and I don't know much about cameras or cameras for streaming. So if you have advice there, let me know on the Discord. But I'm looking into that's the next part of my stream setup that I'm gonna try and improve is cameras. Can still unlock with stream points. Wait, really? How do modify carpet? Oh, you can still unlock it with stream points. So I can still get the cute bunny. The cute Easter basket carpet. Oh my god, it's so adorable. So fucking adorable. Does it look good at big too? Come on. There we go. Adorbs. Adorbs. Why is this one derpy? Oh, it gets higher res when you mouse over it. I see. Nice. Nice, nice. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's a little pro tip. If you've ever screwed up the zoom and you're always like scrolling around to get back to 100, you don't have to do that. You can type Control-0 to reset the zoom. I didn't know this for the longest time, but big game changer for me. So hopefully that helps you out as well. Or Command-0 if you're on crappy operating systems. But yeah, okay, so we basically need to see, do we have access to the original config or not? Handler, does this work? Okay, so we run auto-update, and this is what does the source transformation. Okay, so we go from the old config to the new config, so we can compare them here. So we can actually generate the commit message using this. Sweet. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, what's up, Two Eyes? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I also have 2 eyes. Whoa. Welcome, welcome. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, so we have to modify the commit message here. We also have to... Oh, cool. This code will just work. So we just have to modify our commit message, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's just do a little simplification here to reduce some indentation. Return, and then we can dedent you. Oh, we don't actually want to change the pre-commit config. I'm gonna let the auto-updater fix that eventually once I have private repository support. And then I can buy pre-commit.ci for pre-commit.ci, which is a little bit meta, but yeah. So what do we do here? Get diff dash w. If they are equal, then short circuit. Cool. Short circuit simplification. That's not our actual change that we want to do today. Okay, but now, once we have gotten to that, this file's longer than I want it to be. That's fine. Once we've gotten here, we are grabbing the commit, then making a tree, then making a commit, then force pushing to this reference, and then trying to update the pull request. So we need to change the commit message here. Commit message. Where are you from? Nice. Okay. Okay. So we'll make a def git commit message old CFG stir new CFG stir, and that is going to return us a stir. Just call it commit message. So we'll got this in here. Subject. Okay, so what we need to do here is commit message equals commit message config object.contents and new config. I guess our update there. And we replace these. Okay, so now we start writing some tests for this. Tom Rubin says camera webcam on Linux. So funny thing about that, Tom Rubin, I'm actually on Windows, so things are a little bit easier for me, I guess. But yeah, the plan is to wire up a like DSLR or a mirrorless camera through a capture card. So I should make sure this isn't a rickroll first. Oh, but yeah, this does have some good advice about picking a particular camera type. They went for the Lumix DSLR, which I have a Lumix DSLR, but it's too old to support HDMI out. They went with the G7, which is a nice camera. Or it's a medium range camera. But yeah, I'm basically shopping around for what camera I should get at the current time. But yeah, thank you for the link. I'll read this later. See if it's adds more information than what I've done in my current research. Shaquille Oatmeal. That's a good name. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Outdated version says, why are repositories like prettier mirrored? Is that in that redirect you have up here? Well, specifically for prettier, they had a pre-commit configuration in their repository, but it was broken and they didn't want to make the repository work properly. So then they set up this other repo, which was supposed to make things work, but it actually didn't work properly. So it was a whole back and forth of really annoying shenanigans. So yeah, so there was prettier, and then there was prettier / pre-commit, which is supposed to be a pre-commit integration, and neither of those worked, and the maintainer wouldn't do the things that I asked them to do. So I decided to just make a mirror instead. So what this does is it just has like bare minimum configuration and pulls prettier from npm, which is what this was supposed to do, but they didn't run my stupid script that would have just done it for them. So, but these are all repositories that are known to be moved. I want to make this better at some point, so like it should be able to just auto detect from GitHub. Like if you open up this URL on GitHub, it will auto redirect. So this goes to PyCQ AI sort. So I in theory could use the GitHub API and figure that out. But for now, it's just set up like this. And I added one recently for Flake 8. Yeah, black got moved twice, which is wunderbar. But yeah, this is the other thing that I need to worry about in my thing here. So yeah. M. Tropha says, hi, first time here. Question, what is the proper way to adapt pre-commit for data versioning by using the tool DVC? I assume it's Python. DVC programming? I don't know what that is. What do you mean, M. Tropha? I'm not sure I understand. The other server says modern small mirrorless cameras tend to overheat when run constantly. I had issues with the Sony RX something. Easily says, hi, is Pokemon running with a bot? Or is it just a video? It is a bot. I can actually pause it if you want. Let's pause it after it runs so I can show you that it is actually being controlled by the terminal. To prove it works. Okay, so we can control C this now. And if I do Python-M press X, that'll open up the start menu, for instance. So you can see that it is actually controlled entirely by this code here. But yeah, it is currently trying to farm for a shiny. Oh yeah, and it pops up this slightly low frame rate version of that. See that? But yeah, it is automatically doing that. Data versioning. Open source version control system for managing machine learning projects. Does it use Git? If it uses Git, pretty much should just work. It seems to use Git somehow. So yeah, you would probably just use it as normal, I would guess. The BBC keeps meta files in Git instead of Google Docs. Oh my. Interesting. Sam Voss says I currently use the Sony A5100 with the Elgato Cam Link, run stable, even if on for 24 hours, which is problematic with some cameras as they tend to overheat. Also have a look at used market for cameras. Oh. Yeah, I was looking at the A5 series, Sam Voss. I was thinking of getting one of those. But yeah, I might look at used market as well. My boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Easyline says, how are you detecting the shiny? So you'll see that it does this dialogue started, dialogue end, dialogue delay thing here. So if we look at, which scene can I use for that? This one? If we look at this, you'll see that a dialogue starts and then it stops and then it starts again. And that delay is short when it's not shiny. But if we go, you take a video of shiny Pokemon here, you'll see the delay for a shiny Pokemon. So this one's shiny. You'll see the dialogue stops. It stops and then it pauses for a while and then it starts back up again. And so that delay there is how I detect whether it's shiny or not. So I basically see like whether the pause between the first dialogue and the second dialogue is slow or not. That is how I figure it out. It's a pretty dumb simple approach. But yeah, that's how I do this. And it's actually the same approach that I used for the other shiny Pokemon that I did using the other method. So for instance, this is for Regidrago, which is a completely different button pressing routine here. So not at all the same as the one down there. But this one was software setting, and it had to notice like when the startup screen happened, when the startup screen ended, because the software set time is extremely variable. Like sometimes it would take like 90 seconds to go through a single reset. But this uses basically the same animation detection thing. So you can see here, starts this, stops it, animation, so it's slow, and then it starts it again, so it's able to detect the delay there. And one more, to show you one more shiny shine for y'all in chat. The other Reggie. This is Reggie Ilecki, which also goes through this same, dialogue disappears, animation, dialogue comes back. But yeah, I have now caught 38 shiny Pokemon using this so far. Oh wait, no, 35? Somewhere around there. But my current expected value to get the one that I'm looking for is 100, so I have to, on average, encounter 100 shiny Pokemon to get one of the ones that I want. So it's extremely rare, and it's actually the shiny of the one that's on screen right now. Sinisty, but in the authentic version. Savo says, got mine for €300 and it retails for around 7. Oh, nice, nice. Cool. Dave Furtado says, would be cool to make it work with DVC. Indeed, I was going to start using it for my new shop. It should just work. My understanding is DVC checks the file and to get that points to your data files. You can switch versions of the data by simply switching the metadata in the file. Yeah, it should be able to link that as well. Palindrome says, wait, why'd you break your keyboard in 2 parts? This is the second time you've asked me this stream, Palindrome. It's just a two-part keyboard. I got mad and I went, that's if is that the answer you want? Fake until you make it, way easier than any image detection. Yeah, I originally started with like complicated image detection, and this was just way fucking simpler. Way simpler. But yeah. How's the script controlling the game? Is it emulated or is the script running on a hardware button presser? Yes. John Flavin, good question. It is a microcontroller. And this is the microcontroller. This is a Pro Micro, which is usually used in keyboards. This USB port goes into the switch, and it hooks up over serial to a USB to serial device. This USB port goes into my computer, which is what this script is doing. It is writing to serial. It is also reading from a capture card to identify that stuff. So it is not an emulator. It is a real authentic Nintendo Switch. It's behind my computer, so I can't really show you right now, but yeah, it's hooked up to a real Nintendo Switch, using a little bit of C code and a bit of Python to make it all work. If you do bang Pokemon, you can get the link to my controller setup and the hardware diagram and parts list if you wanted to make one yourself, as well as building and flashing and low-level instructions on how to write your own code for that. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Remove seal after washing. So I keep this closed because otherwise... So the buzzer is extremely loud. Like, extremely loud. Like, you can hear this buzzer outside my house whenever it goes off. Oh man, my neighbor must hate me. But if I keep the sticker on there, it's like half the volume, so it's much less annoying. But yeah, this is a buzzer right here. And the reason it says remove seal after washing, they do a... What is it called? There's like a process in circuit making where you wash the circuit, and yeah, this is just like a notification to the consumer that it's been washed, and you should remove this if you want to. You don't have to though. Is this using MicroPython / CircuitPython? No, I wrote C code that targeted this microcontroller, and then I'm using just normal C Python to talk over the serial port. But yeah, it's a pretty cool project. I'm pretty happy with it. It's working reasonably well. Okay, I'm running out of time. Let's start working on this test / handler test. We are going to import the commit message, and we need to write test for commit message. We can do it after these auto update tests. Okay, cool. Def test commit message version changed GitHub. For equals some config repos repo rev what is the version at? 3.9.0 looks ID flake8, and then we can make an after down here. And then expected pre-commit.ci. What does the subject look like? Pre-commit.ci, pre-commit auto update, and then updates. And then github.com/py/cqa/flake8 3.9. Oh, this should be 9.1. 3.9.0 dot 3.9.1. Guess 2 dots probably, and And then this should be github.com/pyckgate/flake8/compare/3.9.0. 3.9.1. Does it work with 2 dots or 3 dots? How many dots did I need here? It's a triple dot compare. Does it work with a double dot compare? It does. Cool. Cool. So we'll do a double dot compare. Yeah, so that'll be the expected commit message, where it just shows what changed here. Actually, I wonder if I link to this, what does GitHub render this as? If I put it in a comment. It doesn't render it nicely at all. Could have sworn that there was like a nice comparison output for this. Maybe not. That'll do. Is it worth to rewrite in Rust? I do actually want to rewrite some components in Rust at some point just to try it. Marshall says it's used because the liquid can make the buzzer not work properly. Yes, exactly. Rainy Day Tomorrow says, ooh, has some Vim-like cut buffer. Yes, there is a cut buffer in here. It's actually the nano-like cut buffer, but yeah. What are the differences between double and triple dot in Git? Yes, I actually have a video about this as well. I know the difference, but I wanted to. I think double dot is more correct here. I didn't say that. I didn't say that out loud though. Here we go. Git diff a dot 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 b 3 dots, beginner to intermediate. So I do have a explains video about that. I can imagine. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I understand the difference. One of them, the triple dot follows merges, so it can be more useful. Okay, assert commit message before after equals expected, and then we get to do. We should also do an unknown repository. Test commit message version changed unknown. We can do this as well. My example.com cs.example.com/foo/bar then after 1.0 then expected. Gypsy CO, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well on this Saturday day. Oh god, that was not what I wanted. Updates bcs.example.com//bar v1.0 Maybe I should just put a little arrow in here. And then this will just be not linked because we don't identify it. Should I use a Unicode arrow? Maybe we should use a Unicode arrow. Unicode arrow. This will break someone's machine or someone's system for sure. Someone's gonna be mad about a Unicode arrow in here. Stream viewer 11. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Right arrows. Rightwards arrow. 2192. Honestly, if somebody's shit breaks because of Unicode arrows, then that's their bad system, not mine. Watch somebody complain, your Unicode commit messages broke my deploy system. Well, your deploy system was shit. Okay. Insert commit message before after is expected. Okay. Alright, there's 2 tests there. Good change like a ghost. Exactly, data for Tata. Exactly. The server says, I just got a heart attack. I was filling out a form for 40 minutes. I clicked the submit button and thought milliseconds after, fuck, please, 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 don't be expired and all gone. Yeah, that would be. Man, session timeouts are so annoying like that. I feel you. I feel you there. Okay, so we also need a test. I think I'm just gonna write the tests first because that gets the hard stuff out of the way. Dev test commit message repo changed and updated. We're gonna get the complicated case here. Before equals this repos GitLab PyCQA flake8 rev 3.9.0 hooks flake8, and then we're going to move that to GitHub. GitHub.com GitHub PyCQA 3.9.1, and then gitlab.com/pycqa/flake8 to github.com/pycqa/flake8, and then we should do this same update line that we had up here. So it should mention the except this should be PyCQA. It should be PyCQA. There we go. Writing YAML without editor assistant. Yeah, literally writing YAML inside of a string without editor assistant. I don't think editor would actually help me here either. Simba says, I remember an extension which would remember all your input values on a page to prevent data loss, but apparently it was considered as not secure and removed from the start. Oh, yeah, because it had to store like credit cards and shit locally, probably. I guess you probably don't want to be bothered by a directory of test fixture files. Yeah. This is much easier and much more contained. Also, I'm not really dealing with files here, because everything's in memory, so. Did you see the super cool overlay Mewtwo is building a few days ago? I did not. I'll have to check that out. What's the TLDR data for Tata? What was going on there? No QA 501 commit. Oops, we got before. Okay, so we should have 3 failing tests, because we obviously have not implemented anything yet. You remember installed a no QA. Yeah, rainy day tomorrow. I have like a somewhat partially photographic memory, and so yes, there are a lot of stupid things I memorize, unfortunately, not really intentionally. Like I can tell you the Jira ticket I'm working on at work right now is Zoolander 2524, for instance. And like, why would somebody remember that? Who cares? Just look at Jira and figure out the number. Data Data says they made a little terminal pop-up with so-and-so's followed, animated with cursor blinking. So kind of like mine. kind of like this one. But I need to have the, I need to have the dots animated. That's the last thing that I need to do. But yeah. Finally remembered ISO 8601 after having used it so much. That's about the extent of memorizing numbers. Yeah, 8601's a good one to memorize. That one's totally worth it. I'll clip it. Okay. All right, sounds good. All right. So what we need to do is we need to load the old config. We need to load the old config. We need to load the new config. And it's actually going to be really tricky to do. Do we do a YAML load in here anywhere? YAML. We do a YAML load. Where is this defined? Probably in a util file? Okay, cool. All right, let's look at True's overlay. Oh, this one? I see. It looks, I mean, it's kind of the same idea as mine, but, you know, implemented with actual animations, so that's kind of cool. I was like, what am I looking at? Where is it? Oh, it's right in the middle. I see, I see. I was looking for an actual overlay. Like, overlays in Streamlabs or in OBS are a little bit fiddly, as we found last time I worked on mine, and leaked my tokens like 10 times, which was great. Which was 10 out of 10, 8 out of 8. Real good. Or it's like CP15. Oh, CP1252. Yeah, that's stupid encoding. CP1252. Garbage. Good code changed like a ghost. Okay, so we need to load both these configurations. We need to loop through all of the repos, and we need to generate a diff of those. Oh, we know they're always going to be in the same order, too. So this is actually going to be way easier than I thought. Never mind, this is going to be easy. This is going to be super easy. Old config. I'm going to do S and S for strings here. Old config equals YAML load. Old config S and new config S. And then we zip through all of them for old repo, new repo in zip old config repos, new config repos. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, this is not always necessarily going to be right because of the... because of this. So I'm actually going to do migrate config first on the old repo. On the old config. Old config S, we should to do test an old formatted config, because pre-commit configs used to be allowed to be a list, and so there is still code to auto-fix the listing things. They're trolling trash dev out of seniority. They were being ageist, as they do. Migrate config old config. Yeah. Okay. So now I should be able to do this. Zip through both of the repos. Parts equals this. Dependabot does something similar. Yeah, this is essentially what we're trying to... Oh no, I don't want to save that. What am I doing? I copy this link. Yeah, we want to list all the differences. So we're just gonna start with something very, very basic and maybe improve it later. But I want to get something working there. Okay, if old repo equals new repo. Oh, we gotta skip. Local and meta. If new repo in local or meta, then continue. Elif. Well, we don't want elif. If old repo does not equal new repo, then parts.append f string old repo. Getting a lot of repo today. Where's that little damn arrow? Go to new repo. Yes. If old repo rev. Oh, but does migrate config do shot a rev? Migrate map, and it does do shot a rev. Perfect. New repo rev, then message equals. Oh, and here's the tricky part. have some special handling if we know it's a GitHub repo. So we remove the HTTP here. But if we don't know it, we just do this here. Cool. Data for Data says, so cool. I remember chiming in on this issue to see if we get a commit changelog in the pre-commit.ci auto updates. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Tubor, how you doing? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Oh yeah, you changed your name, so now you got to start over in your chat rank. It's all good. It's all good. Don't Break the Rule says, do you code every day? Pretty much. I pretty much do an open source thing at least once a day. I might have missed a day this week. Nope. Nope. But yeah, pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. Oh yeah, what does your chat plot look like? Data for Data? You have 1 data point. Nice. Nice. Well, you can fix that. It's all good. That's what happens when you change accounts. Alright, so we want to do special handling for GitHub. Let's see, GitHub. And maybe I'll add support for others another time, but as far as I can tell, they're all just GitHub right now. re.compile github.com slash, and then not slash plus, and then actually we should caret bound this as well, and then slash, not slash plus, and $. I could have an optional .git on the end. Do I want to support that? I don't really want to, but we can do it. Optional .git. Yeah. That'll get us our 2 slug components. Oh, we can actually probably combine those into a single slug. Then we just get the slug out. That'll work. GitHub match equals new repo. GitHub re.match this guy. Is it full match? Well, we already have $sign there, so we're good. If GitHub match, otherwise, parts.append, new repo, old repo ref, little arrow character, to new repo. Oh, we got a buddy problem. New repo rev. Otherwise, if we have a GitHub match, it's a little bit more complicated. Parts.append. Oh, I forgot to do a little dash here as well. Dash. We have a link. We have github.com slash GitHub match 1. Then old repo rev arrow. Oh god, this is gonna look ugly. Whatever. New repo rev. Okay, so that's the link part of it. That's the text part of it. Then we gotta do the link part of it. Prince WW. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you are doing well. Chan Hoo Hoo has been following for 4 months. Wow. Nice follow age there. Brooke says, are you intentionally avoiding object-oriented programming in this project, or is there just no need? There's no need. I find object-oriented programming doesn't actually improve readability. It makes it harder to do stuff. John Flavin says, should that be HTTPS question mark to catch the non-HTTPS case? If people are cloning over HTTP, they have bigger problems. I'm not going to add extra code to support them. Near me says, who decided that regex looks like this? It's horrible. I feel like it was. That regex isn't that complicated. This regex isn't that complicated. Like, caret bounds, literal text. Yes, this dot is technically a little bit too, you know, if I was being more correct, we would escape the dot. Then we have a capturing group with these parentheses. We have a not slash, at least one not slash, followed by slash. And then another at least one not slash. Then a non-capturing group with a literal dot get. That's optional. And then the end of the string. It's not terribly complicated. Two Brim says, I'm filling my emptiness with Colonel Sanders crispy spicy chicken uwu. Are you playing the Colonel Sanders widget game too? You always make a blank line after exiting an indented block. No, I don't. Sometimes though, most of the time. It's close, but not always. Sagan says, how old are you? I am 29 years fucking old. I'm not because I'm watching your pretty face now. Oh, I see, two of them. Okay. Years of experience in computer science? I've been programming since I was 10. So, you do the math. Okay, so now we do the link part, which is github.com/githubmatch1/compare/ old repo rev ..new repo rev, then parenthesis. Okay. Parts should always be true in theory. Is there ever a case of parts that's not true? Yes, if it just does an update. To do test when just doing migrate and no bumps. If not parts, return subject. Otherwise, return good old f string with subject backend updates backend, and then join parts equals backend.join parts. Join parts. Yeah, I think that really that easy. Oh my god, it's so close. We just need a new line at the end. Okay, that's pretty dope. All right, let's do this other two test cases. Test and old. It's not grammared well, but test commit message old list format. Repo rev 3.9.0 hooks ID gate. So I guess to do my true like test-driven development here, I should have a failed test before requiring this line here. So we'll do that before and after 3.9.1 repos. And then expected We can actually just take the expected from this one up here. Should actually be the exact same expected. So commit message before, after equals expected. So this should fail. Listen to C's must be integers or slices, not stir. And if we do that, now it should pass. Okay, cool. To do tests when we are just migrating, no bumps. So let's put raise assertion error unreachable. Show that we don't have a test for that so far. Nothing should hit that, and then we should write a test for that. Test commit message only reformats, no updates. Repo. So the old format, PyCQA flake8, rev 3.9.1, hooks ID flake8. So it should just add this bit here. So no other updates there. Assert commit before after equals expected. I should probably just inline this since it's simple enough. Oh, nope, too long of a line, so we will keep it like this. Okay, so this should hit that assertion error. And it does. Cool. And we remove the assertion error. Let's do. And it should all be tested. Sick. All right. That looks pretty good. Add update commit add commit body with updates. It did some commas for me. Okay. Hey, what's up, FS Comignum? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Sargon says, I hate you, I'm months away from your age, and you piss on my mouth. I feel like that's not a phrase that that translates well to English, but it's very funny. Oh no. Boss has been VIP for a while, I think. Mr. Sana says, hi guys, I have a question. His operating system is Ubuntu. Kind of. Hey, what's up, Ethan Timing? Hello, hello. There's two words. Programmer says, excuse me, Ubuntu is not an operating system. It is actually GNU Linux. Oh, that's funny. Yuri says, "The fuck you all? Hello, uwu. I hate myself now. Oh no. Oh no. Welcome to the club. Oh no." Useless says, "Do you use one spacebar or both?" I use one spacebar. I actually cheat when I type. I use these fingers. So I don't use this thumb. So I don't use the, oh, it's backwards. Okay. I use these fingers when I type. So these fingers press most of the things. So like I hit the P with my middle finger, for instance. Chanhu says, "What's a chair?" What do you mean, what's a chair? What? What? Kid Icarus says, "I don't understand none of this." Wait, that means you understand all of it? Tell me more. What am I doing? I kid, of course. I know what you meant. Keyboard specs. If you do bang keyboard, or keyboard 2, or keyboard 3, you can learn about my keyboards that I have set up right now. Alright, so we're going to deploy this to the staging environment. Oh, did I log into staging AWS earlier? I hope I did. That would be good. And we're going to force an auto-update run on one of the... Oops. The Utility 2 repos. I think demo 2 is the one that I usually test auto updates with. Yeah, there's an auto update right here. So this is currently just bumping this, so I'm going to close this and delete the branch, and we're just going to make it recreate. Also, I can close and delete this too. So DVA Markera, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. So let us go to. I didn't mean to double click. Why did I double click? There's never been a double click on the internet since like the beginning of the internet, and I double clicked. Taylor 6K, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. We want to do this lambda. Oh, where did they moved the button? It used to be right here. Where's the button? Oh, it's test now. With an empty trigger, that should be fine. So let's click the button. This one should succeed, but we're really caring about the other lambda, whether this one succeeds. So, Ainmore, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. So we want to look in the Cloud Watch and make sure it succeeds. But also, I should get a pull request here. I did not get an email yet. Oh, but we did get a pull request. Hey, look at that. Updates. Pre-commit hooks from 3.2.0 to 3.4.0. Look at that. And then you can click through and see that I tried to shill myself with Open Collective and GitHub sponsors. Oh, this is neat. That's cool. Why does it not show the commits here? I want to see the commits. Is that what I have to do triple dot for? Oh. Okay, we're gonna switch it to triple dot then, because this is much better than double dot. We will switch to triple dot. But in that, it's worked great. So the tests are gonna fail. Oh, file change on disk. Yeah. Triple dot. Test should fail, and then I'll change the test to triple dot. Triple dot, triple dot, triple dot. Should fix the test. All right. Pretty dope. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna deploy that, and we're gonna call that done. Lambda. Photonex, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Lambda deploy, and lambda deploy, and prod. And that should get us going there. Double click to go back to the homepage on my shitty university website. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That sucks. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I'm gonna close this pull request out. Just so it recreates it later with the updated text in here. So yeah, but it works well. Pretty neato. Songan says, in Spain, pee in someone's mouth is a very informal way to say this person knows or is much better than the other person in some matter. That's actually hilarious. That's such an interesting turn of phrase. I mean, I guessed as much from the context, but also it's just like, I do what now? Oh, wait, this is done. This is now implemented. You can do just as I said above. Manually trigger via this comment. I should update this to say autofix PRs. Autofix PRs. Done. Okay, cool. So that one we actually fixed last time. Hey, what's up, Namya? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. I need to fix that still. Is this the one where... Here it is, this one. This is now implemented. Next week you'll, the next auto update you get will look something like this. We can paste this in here and put the triple dot just to show what this looks like. Sick. That's probably not gonna ever get implemented. All right, and I think that wraps us up for today. Let me check it off on my to-do list as well. Auto update change list done. Sick. Jason says, other than that, my Linux doesn't even have a desktop where you can place an icon because Tyler Window Manager. Oh, nice, nice, nice. There's usually a lot of people from Europe. I'm not going to dox them individually, but if they want to say, they can do that. But yeah, this is actually going to wrap us up for today. We actually got everything done today, which is super awesome. But yeah, let me do my little spiel, and then we will find some channel to raid. We did not get a shiny Pokemon during stream today. That's, I guess, the way things go. Alright, so my name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That is youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can also find additional educational content, which I also update, and sometimes occasional one-off videos like this one. This video is fucking wild. Watch this one. It's about JavaScript regexes being weirdly broken in weird ways. Brooke says, nice one, stream more often if you can. Yeah, I want to stream as much as I can. It's hard with work though, but I do want to as much as I can. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, I normally stream, right now I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon, and sometimes I stream other days in the middle of the week. And I announce my streams in two places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony. So please follow me there on the Twitter. Basically, I say, I'm going to stream, and usually what I'm working on. I actually got all of these things done today, which is cool. Adam1966, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I also announce on the Discord, which you are free to join. It's a nice, cool little Discord. There's a bunch of people that hang out, and we got a memes channel, we got a food channel, we've got a animals channel. We also have a beginners channel if you want to ask questions, and there are a bunch of knowledgeable people that can help you out with all sorts of stuff that you want to learn. So join the Discord, come hang out with us. But yeah, thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.